Man, what's good with y'all? Y'all already know what time it is, and I feel good saying that. Ordeal Chapter 114, Season 3? Come on now. Hey, y'all know how I am. Get right into it, man. Name of the chapter, the first table. Before we get into the chapter, though, YouTube Jazz, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video if you rocking with the chapter, man. If you new and you stopping by, I appreciate you, man. Have a happy new year. Let's jump in. We right with Jay, man. Right back where we was at. They said he said this dude presence so heavy, man. He said I only know a handful of people that's like this, man. Let's see. He said it's been a long time, Code. Nice. You seem to be doing well. Jay, forgive me. I should be more formal in the presence of my comrades and refer to you by the title your family granted you. I truly am glad to see you in good health, Lord Hart. However, I see the bodies of what I presume to be scouts affiliated with Thanatos. There are many of them. Your location is supposed to be top secret. Why didn't you at least call us and inform us? He says, live combat practice, Chairman. If the scouts he sends do not return, he'll keep deploying stronger generals until one can bring him word of my exact location. This failing plan of his is in my benefit. I would have informed Code if any had escaped my grasp, but that has not been necessary. Adam started thinking. He said, a Titan General insignia, is he collecting trophies? He got like belts around his shoulders. I guess that's like they rank him. That's cool. You're supposed to be hidden here, but what you call live practice is causing seismic activity. I had to calm neighboring islands by telling them it's simply a dormant volcano causing the earthquakes. I'm dead as hell. Oh girl, bro, he literally got their heads on a stake. Oh yeah, Che moving ruthless. He says there's no need for alarm, seventh head. Those are simply my wind chimes. Wow. When my enemies locate this place, it draws them to my position. At the sight of it, their screams usually alert me of their numbers. An enraged Titan General provides a greater test for my training's research. I hope it is not pity for them. I smell on you, Miss Nico Hart. There was no pity shown to our clan on that day. I've read the archives. Women, children, those still in the womb. Didn't it cost you the love of your life as well as an unforgettable scar? He says, tell me, Uncle, where is Senator Gary Achoy? We've discussed this already, Lord Hart. I cannot disclose the location of persons involved in terrorist attacks. The one that blew up that stadium. I know the attack he is alleged to have mastermind endangered the life of your little sister, Princess Yukiko Hart, but he has maintained his innocence. He is allowed a fair trial. So we must wait until the authorities of Trinidad and Tobago have determined their course of action. The Ross family may lord over Chemios, but I have no authority over matters of national treasure. Oh, sorry. Of national security in any given country. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is handling this matter. I must keep my distance. What I can share is, though, they claim he attacked Head Chancellor Abel, placing him in critical condition. The Chancellor has been undergoing treatment. No one has seen him since. We hope he pulls through. Apparently, Gary planned this attack for years. He aimed to overthrow the government for himself. The stadium bombing and killing of Chemios was his offering in allegiance to Thanatos, I assume, but none of that matters. This generation of code aims to silence the Dark One once and for all. Your isolation training is complete, Lord Hart. You will return to the general public as a member of Code's first table, as a pillar of Code. I know you're not one for prestigious titles, but this one requires you dress accordingly. Here are some clothes for you. Feel free to reject what you are not comfortable with, but all of it can't adjust to your heat. Oh, that's cool. Your first order is to sit at that table. Code's upcoming during Code's upcoming briefing. There 3 days from now, we will be informing all S ranks of Code's next move. Code has formulated a plan. Part of that plan involves the prophecy, which states Thanatos can only be defeated by his brothers. You aren't just attending as a representative of the Great Four, but you are the plan, Lord Hart. They said, bro, we putting you in the front lines, you understand? Alright, Code Headquarters, Tokyo, Japan, briefing 11-342. Clearance level S rank or above. Subject, Thanatos threat. This shit is top secret. Oh, sorry, I didn't know if y'all can hear that. I'm gonna close the window. Top secret, top secret. I love how they look like they like in a little small stadium or like a little small courthouse, but like a politician courthouse, but it's only a couple seats filled. That's kind of cool. Anton says, it's been almost 2 hours. When will this thing even start? What is it about anyway? I can't remember this guy's name. Does it start with an L? I can't remember. He says, I'm guessing you didn't read the title of the document, Anton. A lot on your mind lately? Tevin says, Thanatos return in a nutshell. The heads have a plan. It's taken them 8 months to come to an agreement on what to do. This summons means they finalized their move, and we're all involved. Look like a nun and black guy, bald head in a suit. Oh, she's an eighth hand, Alice Martine. Humanity may be running out of time, my lord. Yet we're asked to be here. Why? Where is your faith, Alice? He's the eighth lord. How do you pronounce this? Mikhail? I'm gonna say Mikhail. That's. Who are these people? Focus on the moment. We are to be in the presence of a very special person. He's late. His first meeting as a member of the first table, and he keeps us waiting. Is this why his clan went extinct? That's kind of disrespectful. Rank 21, Grimbor Jin. Cut him some slack, Grimbor. He's far more valuable to Code than any of us. Rank 32, Holder Tandor. What we should be focusing on is what exactly does Code next plan entail, and how many lives will it cost? Eric Edward, rank 45. My hopes are none, Eric, but with a foe like this, the upcoming battle will be likened to Armageddon. Rank 28, Junie Taylor. Yukiko. She says, I don't see him anywhere. Uncle Louise, I knew it started with an L. Louise, that's what bro name is. Uncle Louise is the 5th seat. He is chairman. Said he would be here. They say the 4 pillars of Code have been in the front line since the creation of the table. From the looks of that 5th seat, this briefing cannot commence without your brother. I'm certain he'll be here. Grimbor says, that's it. He's kept us waiting long enough. Can we proceed without him? Reprimand him later and move on. Old girl says he's here. He peeked. Grimbor looking in the hallway. Well, damn, why Yukiko look so scared? The hallway look like it's brightening up. He literally just lit the hallway up. Anton says the brightness that comes after an eclipse. He starts shining the whole room. Well, not the whole room, just kind of like the entrance of it. They looking at the entrance, and he just swooped in and sat down. Lord Che Hart, S rank, number classified. Damn, Yukiko start crying. She says, Che? Elios, vessel, you're late. You can't just waltz in here and claim your seat as though our time means nothing. Do you even understand where you sit? Since inception, this table has only had 4 seats. None of us has rested from our duties ever. Your attire is unacceptable. We wear white as the cells that protect the body. Yet you come here. His son just started burning. Heat sensitive fabric. He literally just burnt his fit black to white. Come on now. Forgive me, there were obstructions to my timely arrival. It is a privilege to sit along the 4 pillars. Greetings to who was that? Oh, that's Nico and Adam. Greetings to all. I do hope you will welcome the 5th pillar. His tardiness is a grace we will offer. Very well then, shall we begin? Commencing briefing number 11342, Global Threat Thanatos, live broadcast on Secure Line 1. He says, I thank you all for attendance. For those present in person, there are standby chemios holding your current positions in your absence. We share our gratitude with them as well. As you are aware, all heads of state and members of Code and KCG have come to the end of our deliberations. The Thanatos threat is worthy of a response that all nations must agree on. Nothing will be hidden from you. You will be all made aware of our strike plan before the general public. Before we begin, I will address 2 points of relation. 2 points of close relation. You may have heard of the genocide that occurred on the island of Trinidad. Additionally, several chemios were eliminated in the wake of Thanatos' return. We believe these events are related to, as Thanatos' method of chi absorption requires chemio and human sacrifice. Former Minister Gary Achoy is currently being held in custody. We believe the act to have been a peace offering in allegiance to Thanatos prior to his resurrection. It would take Thanatos years to gather his strength, but we believe to have a head start now. There are our bodies, I think that's a double, it said that twice. There are our bodies from which he can siphon chi regardless of his proximity to the incident. And secondly, nigga, why is Ian in handcuffs? Newborn chemio Ian Anthony Hoff is at the center of great controversy. During the assault to retain our greatest asset, Sir Hoff broke protocol to use a code secret reserve on himself. Even though his actions saved many lives, those who funded the protection of that asset believe the substance that flows through his veins belong to them. They stake claim over his chemio autonomy. That's actually bullshit. Because he gave it to him because he knew he was going to use it. And now you're going to have him take away his freedom, quote unquote. That's weird. Code's weird for that. He is currently in Code's protective custody since he is a great ally to us. Yeah, right. We will do all in our power to hasten legal proceedings and ensure he is free on his own cognizance. Okay, at least. Now that I have addressed this, on to the reason we have all gathered. Our greatest threat has returned. Thanatos walks the earth again. The death talent feeds off souls to boost its chi, and he is currently vulnerable upon his return. The goal is to stop him before he absorbs enough energy, but though he is presently weakened, his location is undetermined. They have spent years preparing for his return. He will not be found easily. I love his like blue tint. It's like the blue pale tint to his skin. Says all teams are part of the effort to locate him, but is not priority. It would be unwise to burn resources on the unknown. 8th Lord of the God tier, is it Michael? Michael Oliveira is head of the search exercise. It is a pleasure to have him here with us today. Instead of chasing our tails, we will instead target what we can see, code named Armageddon. Every enemy outpost, weapons cache, and troops reserve will be our target. Our first step is to destroy the assets until he surfaces. Edward says, Eric says, destroy his support before the real battle starts, huh? What's the next step? He says, what follows will be the final step of Armageddon. You have all heard of the prophecy that speaks of Thanatos, ruined at the hands of his brothers. We will ensure that battle comes to pass. Lord Kevin Morales, Vedic Aldemar, and Che Hart will make contact with Thanatos. Your jobs are to make sure that happens. The top 150 are no longer on standby but active duty. We destroy anything with allegiance to Thanatos, so when the final battle happens, there are no obstacles. As this began with the Great Four, it will end with them. Okay. Alright, look like we outside. Anton says we're living in a generation with one war over and it's another one on its way. Wow. Lee says Master Leo wouldn't be pleased seeing us involved, but he'd be proud we're making a difference, even in some small way. Tevin says, true. I sometimes wish things could go back to the way they were, but maybe I don't deserve it. I never appreciated the peace. Yukiko peace something. Oh, it's Che. She says, Che Bear, we over here. I'm dead as hell. His shit back black. I like that. Well, look who it is. The head of the table. Haha, congrats, G. Back from 8 months away. You got an angry sister to answer to. Get over here. Welcome back, brother. Thank you. 8 months of deliberation, and the plan is to have you face Thanatos, huh? You okay, man? That's a lot. That is kind of crazy. It took them 8 months to say, alright, we gonna put Che in the front. He says, hey, I'd face him 1,000 times if it meant keeping you all safe. There's so much you missed. You have to explain. Why didn't you call me last week? Cole took me out of school and gave me private tutors. It's so fun. I get to do crazy intense training, and oh, Uncle Azim is like a personal ride-along to a god tier. He's been away for 2 months, but looks like he's back today. Isn't that wild? His job's to assist a literal god tier on missions. It's even wilder to see god tiers on a regular basis in persons. Too so cool. Look at Azim, bruh. Look at my dog, man. Uncle Azim, over here. She said he hasn't been the same since the stadium incident back home. Turns out he had plans to propose to Auntie Joanna. Uncle Tevin tries to reach out to him every once in a while, but it never seems to get anywhere. Damn, he looks so angry. Oh, man. It feels like there's a gap between us that he won't close. Che just looked at him and lifted his hand. He just started crying. And Azam literally walked, and Azam started crying and walked over there immediately. Wow. Azam, if you peer into a lake, that reflection you see might as well be any one of us. We've all felt that same hurt. This is why every one of our master's cubs carries the same will. None will have to endure what we faced. I promise this will be over soon. Anton says, let's hope we're all standing when that end comes. Oh, by the way, he just jinxed himself, damn it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to you guys. It's pretty urgent. A letter from Code. Yeah, they sort of want me to become the new 7th head. Hey, man. It's good to be back. 20 minutes, bro. If anybody is still here, man, I truly do appreciate it, man. I thank y'all, man. I don't think it's gonna be another video because I think Hakarabachi's on break, man. So, Happy New Year to y'all, man. Real talk, man. Make sure y'all staying safe. If y'all still here, man, like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video, man. It's all appreciated, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drink water. I'll never forget.